Now, NBC5's certified most accurate forecast.
The good news, Tyler, the worst of the wind, rain is behind us now, right?
It is. We can take a little breather. It's going to get cold tonight. There might be patchy ice, but it's not a true flash freeze that really messes with every road. Still have a bunch of outages out there. I think we may have a few more added overnight as the wind picks up, but you can see the county by county shading. Maine has a bunch more now than they did earlier, but our map's starting to look a little better than it did just 4 hours ago. Again, each dot showing a town with outages. So we've got a bunch across the region, with the Northeast Kingdom kind of at the top of the list. In the Newport area, Orleans County in particular still has over 4,000 customers in the dark. You see it there at the top of the list. So we'll watch that as we go forward. This is the peak wind gust map. We're including all of the reports that were taken by the National Weather Service. 106 miles per hour on top of Mansfield, 54 Burlington, had 66 in Westfield, and to the south, not as strong near Ludlow, but West Rutland was at 34, and Bennington had a 60 mile per hour gust. Northern New York, a 76 at North Elba. So we also had the record warmth, 63 degrees in Burlington, broke the old record of 49. That was not an impressive record that was existing for this date. Most other days have records that are higher than that, but still very impressive warmth for today. And we've got snow showers out there right now. The roads seem okay, though. Matt DiLoretto's on 89, and things are starting to dry up before it actually gets cold. We'll zoom in here. Looks like he just passed exit 10, and he's heading north. How's it looking, Matt?
You know, what's interesting, Tyler, the radar's not doing a great job of picking up some of these rain showers. It's actually rain that we're seeing out here in the Waterbury area. We've seen a couple of heavier bursts, some downpours mixing in. So the road is quite wet right now. We got a lot of moisture standing on the road, and the wind hasn't quite picked up out of the west to dry things up. I'll tell you what, we drove by the Winooski River when it was still light out, and it has certainly come up, but there is still an unbelievable amount of room to go before the water were to spill over its banks. So perhaps the drought mitigated what could have been a much bigger issue when it comes to the water today. So we're kind of thankful for that, in that sense that we didn't see a much bigger issue on the rivers. One thing I did notice on the highway, there's a lot more potholes this time around than just a couple of days ago. And the reason being is we had these wild temperature swings over the past 24 to 36 hours. So you get frost heaves, some of the road kind of comes up in bits, potholes form. So bit of a rough go if you're not paying attention. You come across a pothole, especially on a night like this where the visibility is kind of low with some of these rain showers. But Tyler, as far as the flash freeze situation goes, don't think it's going to happen. We may flip over to snow at some point, so some slippery spots possible in the higher elevations, but I think the wind is going to be a bigger story tonight and maybe cause a few additional outages as we go into Saturday morning.
Yeah, that's for sure. And with each passing minute, the longer we see moisture like that in spots, the more concerning it will be. Of course, it's a very localized thing where Matt is, but temperatures are coming down. It's 28 in Saranac Lake, 40 in Burlington. So we'll eventually come below freezing, but you see this additional burst of wind on the way, and we're gusting to 45 in Saranac Lake, and that is pushing out the warm, moist air. Dew points in Vermont are still in the 30s above freezing. That's what we consider rapid snowmelt conditions. So we'll wake up to beautiful blue sky tomorrow, then clouds fill in, and by Sunday, more snow showers in play. So we'll have a few festive flakes to close out the weekend. But in terms of potential for snow to kind of cover the ground over again, got to wait till Tuesday of next week. This is the additional burst of wind tonight, some 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts in the mountains, and there's not going to be a lot of snow, just a dusting to an inch or two in the higher elevations. And as Matt said, the rivers have been underperforming, which is good news. And I do think the drought has something to do with this, because we've had storms this time of year, the rain on the snow type situations, and the rivers have been way above forecast. And that's not the case today. Just had a lot of room in the rivers, but they're still coming up a little bit more as we go through tonight. 30s this weekend. There you see Tuesday, snow likely. We may have enough there for a covering or a couple of inches. Christmas Eve, 29, 34 Christmas Day with a lot of clouds, and then a wintry mix by Friday of next week. Jack, Lauren?